What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with yet another haul video. This one was from a at a white elephant sale I had from about a little over a week ago, and their stuff in their short boxes were 25 cents each, and they were going fast and furious, and for me I got there just a little bit late, but still I like to show off what I picked up from that uh, from that sale. So start off with this. I found myself another copy of Doom Patrol 19 for a quarter, and this is the first appearance of Crazy Jane. I haven't seen the show yet, but I'm gonna give that a shot now that I've officially finished watching Umbrella Academy. So try to make room for shows after shows from time to time. But it's kind of cool picking up another copy of the first appearance of Crazy Jane for Doom Patrol 19. So I got that, and then got a Alex Ross sketchbook edition of Captain Marvel #3, and not only that, but I also got the regular edition, which I was pretty happy to see for a quarter. And they're all decent shape. They're all in like they're not some like one or two books I've gotten from this pickup was pretty decent condition. So also I got the X-Men Classic, another Adam Hughes cover, and what else did I pick up? Picked up a X-Force #2 from there. And that was a second appearance of Deadpool. So I picked that up, and also had I'm not sure the significance of this one, was Captain Marvel #16. It's a key book. I can't recall as to why, but picked that up, from the sale for about a quarter. And like I said, I mean, for a quarter, why not? I can't go wrong with that. Picked up two copies of Catwoman #1. Yeah, I mean, I already have a copy of my regular collection, but just to see, two copies of Catwoman #1 just sitting there, I was like, you know what? Screw it, pick it up and go from there. Maybe somebody else might be interested in it. Also got X-Men Classic #74 and X-Men Classic #75. Believe it or not, that one has a date stamp on the top right here, which I thought was pretty surprising. I never thought I'd see a date stamp on a book, fairly current. I guess you could say 92 would be fairly current for a date stamp. And both these covers are by Adam Hughes, so that made me happy. Along with another Adam Hughes cover of X-Men Classic, and I believe that's a cover swipe of. I'm not sure what issue it was. It's around the time when Rogue joined X-Men, and it's just pretty cool to see that. So got a couple of these Adam Hughes covers, which I was pretty stoked to see. Also found this one here for a quarter. X Factor #5. Of course, that is the first cameo appearance of Apocalypse. Book's pretty. I guess you could say a book like that's not too hard to find. I mean, but for a quarter, I mean that's pretty much a challenge. So I was pretty happy to get that. Also got a copy of Young Avengers #6, so sitting there in that pile. I believe first Cassie Lang as Stature, and got some cool Jim Ballant Catwomans #1, and also #27. I think I have another one hanging around this pile somewhere. It's in here. Nope, it's not. But yeah, I got that. Also got a couple other Catwomans there for a quarter. #62. Got two copies of that. Also #59. And these are in some decent shape. I mean, they're, nothing worse than a couple spine ticks, but they're in some decent shape. Couldn't say no to this, because why not? Batman 457. First Tim Drake as Robin. Just had to say screw it and jump all over that one. And, found a Annihilation Conquest prologue. The first, I guess you could say it's the first appearance of what's his face? Wraith. Yeah, so I figured, what the hell? I already sold one of my original copies to somebody else, so I saw it out for a quarter. So you could say I made a profit off of that. Also, Deadpool #5. Of course, they're doing it's an Arthur Sudan cover, and they're doing a cover swipe of the Pretty Woman poster. So that was pretty cool to look at for a quarter. I'm not gonna say no. I don't know, I always find myself wanting to pick up a copy of this issue of Lobo #1, because back in the day, it used to be a hot book, or this miniseries used to be a hot book, and for a quarter, it's cheaper than 99 cents with what's on the cover here, so had to pick that up. And also, I get some room here. Picked up Wonder Woman 600. I wasn't certain if I had that one or not, but for 25 cents, why the hell not? I mean, look, I like the way the whole lasso is writing out 600, and I like that. I didn't notice that until later. Also, found up another copy of Young Avengers #1. This one's got a couple spine ticks, but still, everything's pretty decent on it. I mean, it could grade out to be I don't know. I'm not a grader, but I mean, it's definitely it's a decent copy. So it was pretty cool to get that. I mean, I already have my own personal one, but and then of course, last but not least, well, actually not last but not least, I found I thought I'd figure I'd pick this one up for in the idea of possibly flipping or whatever. I am not sure. Maybe I will, but found Cyberfrog #1. But not only that, I got it's also a signed copy of Cyberfrog #1. So I don't know if it'll pull up on camera right there, a signed copy by Ethan Van Shriver, Cyberfrog #1. I would never pay full price for this book, and that's why I got it for a quarter. Last thing I noticed was it was like, signed by Ethan Van Shriver, and I figured, whatever, maybe somebody else will want it. I'll just hold on to it for somebody until they want the book. And then this one was on my want list, and I was actually really happy to see it sitting there, because I mean, there was other books that are getting picked out of that box that I missed out on. Like, I saw Wizard #1, a McFarlane cover, Wizard #1, and I was kind of disappointed. I kind of wish I got there like at least 15 minutes to a half an hour early, but I'm gonna blame my Uber driver for that one. But I found this, and I was pretty happy to take this one off my want list from my, comicshop.com. Was Action Comics 894, and I believe this is the first appearance of Death in the DC continuity, if I'm not mistaken. But this cover is actually kind of this issue is kind of a fairly tough one to find. It's not really hard to find, but it's a hard to find issue, because I don't know. But I just like the cover. It's a really cool cover, and I like how everything in this cover is colored the same way, except for that guy right there, Lex Luthor. I think that's Lex Luthor. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I picked up from that White Elephant sale, and I'm showing it off to you guys. So yeah, that's it, guys. Got nothing else going on. I got like another haul video from the last couple days. I will have that posted pretty soon. But meanwhile, enjoy this video, and please be sure to give it a thumbs up, a like. Also, comment down below, tell me what you think, and also subscribe if you already have subscribed to this channel. Please, tell people who haven't. That'd be kind of cool. But that's about it, guys. I will let you go, and I'll talk to you later. Take care, guys. Peace.